Hello, Judgies, listeners. Welcome back to the Judgies Not Advice Hour live edition. We're taking live calls screened at 850 Judgies. We have a producer who now goes through all of the phones, logs, and then selects it for us. It's me.
Yeah, I was going to say, his name is Josh.
And my name is Josh.
Yeah, then my name is Rick.
And my name is Christian.
And this is the Judgies Not Advice. 850 Judgies. You can either give a call and leave a voicemail or be on the lookout on Instagram at Judgies Pod. Story will go up every Wednesday night-ish.
Every other
Wednesday night-ish. And then sometimes not Wednesdays. It'll also be in our Discord. You can join the Discord at patreon.com/Judgies Pod. Patreon.com. Did I say patreon.com/Judgies Pod?
I don't remember now.
Well, you said Judgies Pod.
Okay. And you can join the Discord for $1, and there's a bunch of other cool perks on there as well. So we're gonna.
Do I sound like Josh? Cool.
That's pretty close.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
It surprised me how you can hit it the same every single time.
Just call me a Mockingjay.
I think you get too much positive energy and you're cool.
Cool.
That was pretty good.
Cool.
It's better. Closer.
Cool.
You're Halsey right now.
That was pretty close.
All right.
Cool.
Okay, move on.
Cool.
All right, we got it. Thanks. Move on.
Cool.
Anyways.
It is crazy, the consistency.
Yeah.
Like my voice doesn't even falter.
Yeah, it's
At all.
crazy.
It's just all like, and it's something about me is anytime I say any word that's OOL, I feel like I always say it in that cadence.
Yeah.
And I
Like what?
always
Like
have that.
wool?
Gabagool. Wool. Yeah. I was thinking pool. You know what I mean? Like I was swimming in the pool. Like I kind of hit it with
all
that,
right.
you know? I was playing a game of pool. We're going to do our first call. Someone whose mom went to their ex-best friend's wedding against our caller's wishes. However, there's something more important on the line.
Something much more important.
Oh my God, is this the Judgies?
No, this is Patrick.
Oh my gosh, no way. I'm so happy. This is crazy.
Hi, can we get a name and some pronouns, please?
Hi, this is Molly, they, them, and then my husband's also here with me, Zach, he, him.
Hello, husband.
Whoa, this is great. Oh my gosh, I did not think you guys were going to call me. This is crazy.
So you want to tell us about your mom?
Yeah, crazy story. How do I start this? So my mom went to my ex-best friend's wedding on her birthday, despite me telling her it would hurt my feelings. And now I don't really want to talk to her, but at the same time, within her telling me she was going to the wedding, and then the time she told me that she was for sure going to go because she was like, oh, maybe I will, maybe I won't. She bought me and my husband My Chemical Romance tickets.
Oh.
And she currently has my tickets. So, yeah.
Okay.
This was the wedding was on your mom's birthday?
Correct.
So she had nothing better to do than to hurt your feelings?
Correct.
That's pretty crazy.
I know. And I love you guys and I do value your opinion, but for like most of my friends that I've all told, no, not even most, all of my friends that I've told, like, they're all like, what the fuck? Why did your mom do that?
It's pretty fucked.
Yeah. So, like, I just don't know how to, like, I'm like, hey, girl, that was mean, but, like, can I have my tickets, please? Because she paid for them.
Right. But is she going?
Oh, she went. It went. Yeah.
To the concert, I mean.
Oh, no, she's not going.
Okay.
It was, like, our Christmas/Hanukkah gift for... Okay. Yeah, so when the tickets went on sale, it was literally like, so she called me 3 days before the tickets went on sale, and we were chatting, and she was like, hey, by the way, since we're talking, I should probably tell you, I'm going to this person's wedding. And I said, oh, that's cool. That would hurt. That would really hurt my feelings, and for many, many reasons. This person, the reason why we're not friends is because when we were getting married, they basically they were going to be in my bridal party, and they told me like about a month before, hey, don't think I'm going to make it. Have fun. That's it. It was like a 2-word text, and it was like
Whoa.
15 minutes to midnight, and then she never talked to me again.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
How long ago was your wedding where your friendship ended with your ex-friend?
So we got married in October of last year. To be fair, we did elope, but we also gave everybody that was like, so we went and like had like a nice like little like weekend in the woods with some friends and got our 2 best friends and like co-officiated the wedding. And they so we were only having, including us, 10 people total in this like little secluded cabin. Very cute, very fun, don't regret it. But we did give everybody about like a 2.5, 3 months notice. So then that way, like if you needed to like call out of work, you've got to get stuff done, you know, but we just asked, hey, please, like, mum's the word. We don't want to hurt anyone's feelings because of stuff that's going on my fiance's, or not my fiance's, he's my husband now, on my husband's side of the family, but like also stuff that I've had. If I would have had a traditional wedding, it would have been my mom and bio dad's first time seeing each other since I was like born. So we weren't going to go down that road no matter what.
So who, so your ex-best friend, we'll call them Jane for simplicity's sake.
Cool.
So when Jane texted you like, hey, can't make it, and you're saying Jane never responded to you, did you immediately text back being like, or just text back like, why? And still no response? Like,
at that point in time, they had talked to me like a couple of days prior and was giving me like a lot of like, not necessarily like, oh, you shouldn't go through with it, but like hinting towards like, this might be a bad idea. Like, you really shouldn't do this. And I kept kind of like pushing back of like, why are you saying this? Why, like, what's the sudden change of heart? Because at first they were on board. And then suddenly they were like, oh, no, I don't want to do this anymore.
Was she in love with your
I kind
man?
of knew it was coming. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It sounds to me, from all of the rom-com movies I've seen, she's in love with your man.
I don't think so. I hope not.
I also hope not.
I genuinely don't think so.
Or
and
you?
If
could be in love with you. Could be in love with you.
This person, I'm so sorry, painfully straight. Painfully straight. Yeah.
The worst
like,
kind.
It's really, yeah, it's bad. Like, it's like, you know, reflecting, I'm a very queer person in myself and who I surround with myself with, and it wasn't meshing any longer.
Yeah. How long were you friends with them for?
Since the 3rd grade.
I was gonna say, this feels like a lifetime.
Yeah.
If your mom's for friends, this feels like a lifetime one.
Yeah, like I get it to an extent.
Yeah.
But at the same time.
So let's move on to the important part.
Yeah.
One, what's your favorite?
How do I get my tickets?
What's your favorite MCR song? Obviously.
Oh God, that's like picking a favorite child.
Yeah.
Oh God. I'm trying to think. Destroya on the Danger Days album. Danger Days is so underrated as an album as a whole, but I feel like Destroya specifically on that album is so underrated. But it's such a good, powerful song. I saw them at the Dodger Stadium, and that song live was when it came on as like the B-list set, I just about cried. So Destroya probably.
Okay, so you passed the test. You are a true MCR fan.
Yeah.
Christian's looking up their albums right now, so he's not a poser.
Well,
It's
so I can't remember it because I haven't listened to them since I was in 8th grade. Their big one, 3 Cheers for Sweet Romance. Song number 7 on that. I remember loving song number 7, but I don't remember the name of the song.
Gotcha. So how do you get the ticket? So how you haven't talked to your mom for how long?
So this was like back in October.
Okay.
And then she reached out on Halloween because she knows how much I love Halloween. It was just kind of like, hey, hope you're doing good. I'm here if you want to talk to me. And I've just been kind of like, nah. I did reach out one singular time because of a shared interest of ours. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the greatest show on earth, Bob's Burgers, but I work at a theme park and I saw the voice of Tina. And I was like, this is something that we had bonded since I was like really, really young. So I was like, I need to tell you this, but that's it. And that's pretty much it. I know, really random side tangent, but yeah.
So it's been 4 months.
I feel like recognizing the voice actor for Tina is kind of impressive because they look like such a normal person.
Oh my God, I know. I was like, I was playing my favorite game because they were with like a tour person. And I was like, okay, are you rich or famous? And so I was just kind of staring at them for a second. And I was like, why does that one guy look familiar? And then suddenly I heard him speak and I was like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I am stupid and do my math wrong. It's been 2 months. October should be 8. So it's been 2 months and minimal contact with your mom. So your mom knows that you're upset with her.
Yes. There was also a period of time where we were like no contact for like a good like 2.5 years. Like we would check in every once in a while, but we were doing so much better. Like it was getting so much better. And then she was like, hey, I'm doing this.
So there's precedent set for a bridge to be rebuilt. Are you not planning at all for meeting up for the holidays? Like you said it was like a Christmas / Hanukkah present. Like were you not planning on meeting up anyway?
We both have jobs where working around the holidays is kind of like important, like both in her line of work and my line of work, again, being at a theme park, like it is one of our biggest days of the year, and double pay is fantastic in this economy. Yeah. So like I've been working on the holidays since I was 18. So like they know I'm not coming around.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I think I would just reach out and be like, hey, that really, really hurt me that you did that. And it honestly makes me a little emo. And so I need to go see them perform Helena.
You're so right.
And see if that fixes our relationship.
Is a very emo song.
I think my revision to Josh's thing is you have to get the tickets in your hand and then confront.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say as well.
I just need her to. It's via Ticketmaster, so I just need that QR code.
Yeah.
Can you do like a Ticketmaster request and then text her? And be like,
is that a thing?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like a Venmo request or. Man,
that's not a bad idea.
How soon is the show?
It's not until, ironically enough, October of next year.
Oh, okay.
So,
you got
plenty of time.
8 months to figure it out.
Yeah. So I think there's time to reconcile. I know, again, I'm going to be a little emo at the end of the day, no matter what.
Yeah.
But I am my mother's child, unfortunately, but we're both so headstrong of who's going to break the ice first kind of situation. So I'm just I don't want to do it. You do it. Admit you're wrong in a way.
Do you think she's going to apologize?
God, no, probably not. But that's probably on me at that point. I just need to be like, hey, that sucks.
Yeah.
Can
you text your mom on January 1st and say, hey, New Year's resolution for me is to get those tickets from you. Come on. Come on.
That's not a bad idea.
Because you've broken...
I forgot husband was around.
Yeah. We're both gearing up to also go to said theme park, so we're just kind of but we're also waiting for our menorah candles to finally burn down, so we're just kind of standing around watching candles at the moment.
So you broke the precedent of texting your mom about something we're interested in.
Yeah, it was very short. Maybe
you just send a text of a screenshot of you listening to an MCR song and being like, I would love to see this performed live. And maybe that would spring your mom to be like, oh yeah,
let me send those.
Yeah, that's the best I got. You got to trick her.
Because I know my mom wouldn't be petty enough to be like, oh, I actually resell them. I know she ain't going to do that, and she's not going to that concert. So it's just a matter of when.
Yeah. But I wonder if she's sort of holding them hostage till you talk to her again,
Which is also a problem.
When she bought them, I immediately texted my two closest friends and was like, this just happened, and they were like, she's going to the wedding, and I'm like, these are pitch tickets.
They are.
Oh my God, you solved it. Wow.
It's so funny because we went to Korean barbecue shortly afterwards with a friend of a friend who we were kind of introducing to the friend group, and I was telling them the story, and they immediately went, "That sucks," and we just cheered the free MCR ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Dang.
Well, we could just all be adults and just say, "Hey,
Ew.
Mom, you did something that hurt me."
Ew.
Erica, this is not advice.
Yeah.
yeah.
I also would not take that advice. So,
To be fair, I've done something similar in the past. So, also a little bit of context. In the past, a similar situation happened prior to us going no contact for the 2.5-year range. Me and an ex-best friend were in a different fight. We then come back together, and then the wedding thing happened, and they were no longer talking to each other. But we were in a tiff, and this person was graduating, was having a graduation party, and my mom did the same exact thing. It was like, I'm going to celebrate her mom and her mom's accomplishments. I'm not going to celebrate her.
Okay, so now new theory. Is your mom in love with her mom? I feel like as I've seen movies, someone is in love with someone in this scenario.
Yeah. See, and I say it that these people are painfully straight, but a lot of the things they do is very like weird polycule jealousy.
So
like it's a very toxic situation. I don't know. It's strange.
okay.
All right. Well, Molly, thank you for the call, and we hope everything gets settled, and I hope you have a rockin' time. Do you have rockin' times at MCR concerts? Hope you have a rockin' time at the MCR
You're so
concert.
lame, Josh.
I had a rocking time at the Dodger Stadium. So yeah,
There you go.
I think I'm gonna have another rocking time.
All right.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You guys as well. Good night.
Bye. Bye, husband.
We don't say bye to the husband on this podcast.
Fuck.
We're not a husband podcast. I think this would be so devastating. Listen, folks, this is why if somebody gets, I get so anxious when other people buy tickets
Yeah.
for me. Like one of our moderators, Stacy, bought tickets for, was it Mark Rebier? I think it was a Mark Rebier show that was in Chicago. So Stacy's friend had like Amex that got like the pre-sale bullshit, all that nonsense. And so Stacy's friend bought my tickets and I just Venmoed them, right? Totally makes sense. And then immediately Stacy was like, oh, and like they can't transfer it until like a week before the show. And so for like 5 months, I was just like,
Please don't.
yeah, like chewing my nails back and forth like I'm sucking on a hot dog sideways. And I was just so nervous that I didn't have this Ticketmaster code in my thing.
Yeah.
So if you can, get those things right away, folks. Because you don't know what can happen. What if Stacy's friend died and then I have to be the asshole who's like,
Can I get that money back
Gotta-
from the estate or what?
I gotta get my Mark Riviere tickets.
Who the fuck is that?
You wouldn't know them.
You probably know Mark. You probably have seen Mark. He's got a mustache.
He kind of does loop songs.
He's called Loop Daddy.
Improv.
Improv music type beat.
No, definitely not.
All of his shows are 100% improv. It's pretty cool.
You might have recognized him from standing in line for the iPhone, and he sold his place for a couple $1,000.
You might have recognized him from Hashan Glee season 3, where I reference him standing in line for an iPhone.
Nope.
That's kind of fucked up.
Interesting.
Really fucked up. But yeah,
sorry.
we've seen him twice. I've seen Mark Riviere twice with Aurora. So
Is it a fun show?
very fun show.
How hot and bothered is the crowd?
The first show we went to,
Is he hot?
He
He's
he's
hot
plays
in a
like in
fucked
a
up
silk
way.
kimono kind of thing,
yeah,
right?
he wears like just a Speedo for most of the show.
Oh.
And he's kind of shredded.
So the first show we went to up in Wisconsin, this was when
Up and where?
this is when we had the she's trying to twice my ass.
No, I just like the way you say Wisconsin. Wisconsin.
That's where I stay in my mansion. If I was T-Pain. It was the mystery restaurant night. What the fuck was that mystery spot? The restaurant where I was pissed that it was like a fucking themed restaurant. It was the only place that was open. That was when we were going up for that. And Aurora before that was like, just so you know, it's going to be freaky in there. You're going to see some titties. You're going to like, people are going to be like naked. And I was like, that's fine. I don't know. I was just wearing a polo. So, wasn't dressed for the occasion. And we go in there and it was not that crazy at all. Mainly because there was seats. It wasn't standing. There was a standing section, but like even that didn't get crazy. The second time we saw him in Chicago, it was all standing room. But
Titties?
no titties, but it was definitely people were crazier. Pretty sure that was the show where two people were like, the guy was like fingering a girl in front of us and kept like moving in closer to us to do it. And it's like, brother, we are not shoulder to shoulder part of that. We were standing like pretty far back
Sliders.
in the crowd. I think he was gloving her.
Oh my God.
But yeah, that was a crazy show. But yeah, Mark is a good time live. We'll say that. So this is somebody who says that their ex faked having DID, dissociative identity disorder, and their alter was a Nazi.
It's insane.
So we're going to mention trigger warnings of suicide, anti-Semitism, racism, self-harm, and emotional abuse. However, this person does say somehow the story is more funny than dark. And if it's on the episode, you'll know it was more funny than dark. And if it's not on the episode, then you'll know it was more dark than funny. Okay, so we're going to give him a call.
Hello.
Hello, it's the Judgies.
Oh my gosh. Hi.
Hello, can we get a name and pronouns, or give us a fake name if you want to?
Sure. I've actually put a lot of thought into this because the person who this story is about is technically kind of still in my life.
What?
But after much contemplation, I realized, why do I care if they don't like me if I hate them more than anyone else on earth?
True.
Fair.
And to be fair, everything I say is, to my knowledge, true, and I don't think they should just be able to do that and then not, just forget about it. So, yeah, I guess I'll tell the story.
Okay. Do you have name and pronouns?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that part. Sorry, I'm so nervous right now. I don't know why. My name is Hannah.
Okay.
Pronouns are she, her. Little disclaimer, if the person this is about is listening, which I highly doubt it, sorry, not sorry. You did this.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta live with it, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's so specific that like only two people would recognize it, and they already know. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I actually wrote notes so that I wouldn't go on like a huge long tangent.
Expert.
And so that
Impressive,
you wouldn't
yeah.
have to cut
Professional.
out too much. However, it might still happen, so you have full permission to tell me that I'm going on a tangent and to stop me.
All right. If you need to stop on your tangent, you'll hear this noise.
Okay, that works.
You might also just hear that as a reaction, so it's
Yeah,
going to be hard
that's
to
a little
tell,
confusing.
honestly.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so surreal. I love you guys so much. Okay. So I think to start, I will say just some background information about like who they are as a person, how this came to be. This is to set the scene around in high school, like maybe like grade 9 or something. This is like 2020-ish, 2021, something like that. And
Canadian?
And now I'm in university. They're in university, and I didn't think I'd ever have to see them again. Turns out we go to the same school.
Ooh.
They're in my first 8:30 lecture of the semester. My first
course.
semester of university.
They're
by
in
the
your
way.
lecture too?
Of course.
And oh my God, sitting in the right where I wanted to sit, like right in the middle. I'm so excited to be in university. Like, oh my gosh, I'm walking, and they're ahead of me. I took a gap year. They're in second year. I didn't think I'd have to see them at all. They failed the course the first year they took it.
What's the course on being a good person?
Well, first year math, but they would have failed that too, I think. Oh my God, they're in psychology. Who could have guessed? Because biology was too hard, apparently.
Hey, biology is hard.
Yeah, well, originally, I'm going on a tangent. This is important, though. I did originally, I think, send in a voicemail because I found out they wanted to be a therapist. Because they were, like, going for psychology, and I was like, do I have an obligation to, like, call every, like, institution and tell them, like, this person is crazy? Just a long pattern of, like, being in abusive relationships with them as the abuser, to be clear. Like, just manipulative, very much, like, victim complex, will isolate you from everyone else stuff like that. And so that's the kind of relationship I had with them. They didn't do anything, like, horrible to me in comparison to this story, but just there were signs. But after I had distanced myself from them around this time, they started hanging out with someone else. And I'm like, great, pressure off of me. I don't have to deal with this shit anymore. And this person was like a grade younger, so maybe like 2 years younger than them, and they started dating. And I thought, what, these two are like kind of good for each other. They seem to get along. Maybe this will be good for them. And then summer goes. I get back to school the next year, and I hear from my friends that something bad went down. And then that same day, they come up to me and they're like, I did something really bad, but I can't tell you what it is. Can I like trust that you'll be on my side? And I'm like, fuck no, I don't know what you did. I'm not gonna I've spent so much time trying to slowly distance myself from this person, and I don't want to get involved in whatever this is. Mm-hmm. But then I find out from my friend who was like actually there when this went down that they had been faking dissociative identity disorder, also known as DID, which it seemed to be a trend in 2020, but this is this was like a whole other level of crazy. They were faking DID on the school bus with all the children, around on the school bus. And with the, everyone in this situation is a minor. Like, this is kind of crazy that you're subjecting people around you to this. But they're on the bus. I think originally they did think that they had it. Like, they were zoning out. And they, I guess, thought that the zoning out was dissociating.
Okay.
They were later diagnosed with ADHD.
Well, okay.
And so anyway, they're like thinking they might have it, but they're not so sure. So they start going along with it and like trying to, amp it up a little bit, like make a show out of it, because they do every action in their life is for attention. Like everything they do, doesn't matter if it's negative or positive, but as long as people are looking. And so they're doing this on the bus. Everyone's paying attention to me. Oh my God. And then one of the alters is apparently a Nazi. And I'm not sure like how this transpired, how that looked, but I know it happened. And because I later became friends with the boyfriend, who told me a lot of this stuff. And so they're on the bus pretending to be a Nazi, but blaming it on the DID, and then like snapping out of it and pretending they didn't remember any of that. And to add, the boyfriend is Jewish.
Oh my Jesus
God.
Christ.
That's pretty insane.
And had a adopted black little brother who I don't know if this person did anything directly to his brother, but it was implied that there was some like not so good stuff happening there too. Which is just like bad. And the boyfriend, who is like 13 at the time, I think, like shouldn't have to deal with this, was like very nice about it, very mature, like, oh my gosh, this is horrible, I need to get you help. How can I help you? Like, can I like talk to like your parents or like like this counselor or something? Like, what can I do to help you? Not why the fuck are you being racist to me and my family? And their response to that was, you can't tell anybody or I'm going to kill myself.
The classic strat.
Classic. And I think they pulled something like that on me. Or no, what they did with me is they would like self-harm in front of me by like punching themselves in the arm, but like not like hard enough. I'm not gonna like talk about self-harm because I feel like I'm not in a position to be talking about that. But the whole thing was just like, it was a guilt trip.
It felt
for the people around.
performative. Yeah.
Exactly. And so this was something kind of like that. Trying to like trap a person by like threatening harm. And eventually I think it did get around to the parents, and they didn't kill themselves, obviously, because they're in my lecture. Mm-hmm. But I later found out that this had been going on for like a long time. And just on top of a bunch of other shitty stuff they did, but it is crazy to me that somebody can, think they might have DID, and then lean into that, like ham it up a little bit. Then think, who should my alter be?
The worst kind of
maybe
person.
like a British person, maybe a child. A Nazi, I think. Yeah, I think that's the one. Did
they like purport to have other alters, or did they hit the one and like, oh, this is gold?
No, I believe there was others. I don't remember, and this is kind of secondhand information, so I don't want to like make any claims that I'm not sure of, but I'm pretty sure there was others. This was one of them.
Yeah.
But I think if there were others, they were like the classic, stereotypical ones. But this is just classic them. Obviously, I'm not going to say their name, and if I have accidentally said their name, which I did I?
No,
I did. Yeah, okay.
We will beep it if it slips up, so you're good.
Yeah. And, you know, a lot of time has passed since then. They haven't done anything to that degree, to my knowledge, but certainly have, you know, entrapped more people and caused harm. But as it always goes, that person manages to escape. They find a new victim and go, "Hey, everybody leaves me. I don't know why I don't have any friends," which is, you know, exactly what they said to me when I met them. And little old innocent me did not know what that meant when I was a kid. But I guess life update for them now. In university, failed first year math, which they didn't even need to take. I was like, why didn't you do social sciences? And they're like, no, there's no social sciences. And I'm like, yeah, there is. Like, I'm not even in that program, and I knew they didn't have to take math. But
I blame the guidance counselor.
Same.
Yeah, bro. I swear to God, if they became a guidance counselor or like any kind of psychologist, imagine like a patient who's like them comes in and it's like talking about like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody, you know, hate me? And they're like, yeah, you're right. Everybody else sucks.
I mean, what a cool narcissist.
Yeah. But they are also they're non-binary, which I think is sort of you know, it's interesting considering what's going on here, especially considering that they're like low-key transphobic. And homophobic a little bit, and kind of a Trump supporter, even though we live in Canada.
Yeah.
And they weren't always like this. Like, if I'm going to give them credit for one thing, in high school, they actually, like, did some good stuff in school for, like, you know, trans visibility and, like, respecting people's pronouns, which wasn't, you know, no one had come out before them, I think.
Yeah.
And, like, they really fought to be respected. And I supported that. And I, like, was actually like, wow, this is a good thing you're doing. And then, like, turned around, started pandering to, like, the, you know, the conservative people, especially their parents. I think their parents were conservative. And now they're like posting on Instagram threads about how, you know, I'm not binary, but I don't care if you respect my pronouns, and you shouldn't care if anyone respects your pronouns. Like, you know, what is a woman?
That's crazy.
Oh my God. I was not gonna call you because I was like, you know what, they're doing better. I'm not gonna pick on them. But then they started posting TikToks about Charlie Kirk, and I just lost my shit.
They're kirked up.
Oh, they're so kirked up, and like they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I made a fake account on TikTok to comment on the videos. Like, I called it like, oh, I'm gonna go rage bait them, but really I was just saying opinions that weren't racist, which did in fact rage bait them.
Good.
So wait, okay, so when you say they're posting about Charlie Kirk, are they just posting like dog shit AI, or are they like showing face and talking about how Charlie Kirk was chill?
Showing face, just straight up silent, you know, camera talking about their opinion on it, which is basically like, if you think Charlie Kirk had problematic opinions and did any harm in any way, you are stupid and are like only watching short clips. And if you think that anybody is what's what I'm looking for, prejudiced for sharing opinions with him, then you are wrong. And all the people that follow Charlie Kirk, like, were not racist, which like,
yeah, that's crazy to be a Canadian and be kirked up.
I know there's a weird amount of it, and I live in like the most not conservative, like on the surface, most liberal province, but.
Manitoba.
Wow. Okay. So how long were you friends with this person for before all this happened?
I met them in, I guess, the summer before grade 6. So in 2017, I think.
Okay.
And I met them at like a band camp, like learning to play your instrument or whatever. And we got along pretty good. And so eventually, you know, I was like tired of putting up with that, and I put some distance between us. And we didn't talk much. They were just, you know, it was a small school, so we saw each other all the time, but not much contact. And then almost no contact. And then first class of the semester, who's sitting right there.
Okay, so
in the front row.
So when you said that they were still kind of in your life, that's the amount they're in your life, is just in the same class as you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like, run into them on campus sometimes, but we don't talk.
This is a math class. Is there any way? Listen, we got to have you AVP, and we got to get you to a presentation in this math class. and just
Unfortunately, the class is over. I'm about to take the final, which is what I should be studying for right now.
well, do you do like rate your like end of semester like professor reviews?
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Just write in there any other comments say you should listen to the judges.
Yeah, you know what? I have been plugging though. My friends that I've made here have been like, "Oh, you listen to podcasts? What podcasts you listen to?" I'm like, "The Judgies."
Hell yeah.
How big is your lecture? Or how big was it? Like how big are your class sizes?
It depends. I had one class with like 30 people and one with like 350.
Okay.
I'm in STEM, so it's a lot of big first year classes.
Yeah.
That one's probably like 200 people.
Did this person ever, while you were in the same class, talk to you at all? Like come up to you at all? Or?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I think the longest interaction I had with them in the class was on the first day. I walked in. I came really early because it's your first lecture. You want to be there early, make sure you don't miss it. And I get lost easy, so it's like I want to make sure I'm in the right place. I show up. The only other person pretty much in the lecture hall with them, like sitting front and center. Keep in mind, this is their second year. I don't know who's showing up to a lecture like half an hour early in second year for a course you've already taken. But I walk in.
They had to make sure they got it this time.
Gotta make a good impression on the professor.
Bro, I don't know. I don't think they've made a good impression on anyone their entire life. My God. But that sounded mean, but I just mean like they come off so, like, they just come off unlikable. I can't say that in a way that isn't mean, but
it's okay. They're a Nazi.
Yeah.
You can say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
Their other
I'm
was
such
a
people
Nazi.
pleaser.
They're older.
Like, I don't want the Nazi to not like me anymore, even though I don't like them. But basically, that interaction, I saw them before I could pretend that I didn't see them. They had turned around and started waving at me already. And so I said,
that's crazy,
they
right? They should know that you don't fuck with them and their vibes.
They have no self-awareness. I can't understand how anybody wouldn't like them.
Truly. Yeah.
Well, maybe going to these woke liberal colleges, this person will be fully brainwashed into becoming, instead of a Trump supporter, a Kamala Harris supporter in your Canadian university.
Exactly. Well, you'd think, but this whole side of them has come out since being in university, so I don't have too much faith.
Okay.
My school's also, I'm not going to dox myself, but the school I go to is well known for being like very, very woke.
Okay.
And so I have to wonder, they're also the type of person who will put their hand up in class 10 billion times to say the most like empty brain dead sentence. And oh my God, I should stop talking, but they do that. You know, the type of person who like just talks to talk and it's like bad takes. They do that. I can only imagine in psychology classes what that's like and the feedback they get. And I kind of do know what it's like because they posted on their story one time, like last year before I got here, an anonymous confession where somebody had anonymously said, "Can the person in the front row of my psychology 101 lecture shut the fuck up right now? Like, you're not contributing anything," like that kind of thing. It was anonymous. There was no names named. I don't think the name of the course was even named. They posted it to their own story saying, "Sorry, I'm engaged in the material." Like, they identified themselves from that post.
Wow.
This person
Which
sucks.
is like, you're so close to self-awareness.
Well,
but yet so far.
Yeah. I'd say further than close. That's crazy. All right. Well, that's our cue. Thank you for the tale.
Of
It
course.
was wild.
I hope that they do get brainwashed, but in a /pos way.
Yes.
In a way that we could only hope that our higher learning universities actually did. Yeah. And maybe, but unfortunately, I do know a lot of shitty psych majors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It seems a lot of them go there because they think like they're gonna be right about themselves. Like,
yeah. Well, thank you for calling, and if you have any updates in the future,
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know.
I do have a lot of other stories about them that I figured I wouldn't bring up in this case, but perhaps another time.
Right.
Well, good luck on your final.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Love you guys.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
I fear this person's burnt bridges with everybody in their life, and it's like they're getting Trumpified because they burnt bridges with everybody. Like, these fucking wokes hate me.
Yeah.
They hate me for no reason. It's like,
Well, and
I
that's
think you're a bad person.
that's part of the descent into that sphere of like conservatism of online, hyper online.
Yeah.
Right? It's like you feel like you're the victim because, and like maybe this stuff started as a quote unquote like edgy joke,
Yeah.
but then realizing that people get upset at that as they should.
Mm-hmm.
And then instead of being able to self-reflect and realize like, oh yeah, that was fucked up, they turn into like, well, it was just a joke, or into, well, now I have DID, so you can't make fun of me. Because it was a big thing back in like 2020 when DID was like entering the
There was a whole
zeitgeist
phase of that, and
of tons of people
TikTok.
forgetting it. I mean, it followed right on the heels of people
I
like,
don't remember that.
there were like multiple TikTok people getting exposed for it.
it might have been before you were on TikTok, because you guys were pretty hesitant at the beginning and you'd mainly watch it through Reddit. Because this was like 2020, like, and the part of the discourse was changing from multiple personality disorder into DID and like what that means and everything. But it kind of came on the coattails of just like people pretending like they have Tourette's just so they could yell slurs. Like people will always find a way to cheat the way that they think they're cheating the system to be
A piece of
edgy,
shit.
and then that transforms to being a piece of shit. And then they isolate themselves because everybody that's normal is like, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
And then they go online and they find a community of other people who are
Fucking weird.
fucking weird, and then they just sort of circle jerk and become like that, you know?
And they start a podcast.
What? Yeah, I didn't appreciate that. I didn't want to bring it up in the call, but you don't got to talk shit about people who maybe talk a lot and give bad takes. We're not all bad people.
Listen, if the shoe fits, is
Size 12.
that all?
Do you have... That's very large for my size, first of all.
Truly, yeah.
I hear people like, I do have size 12 feet. And sometimes I like gaslight myself into thinking that there's no way I can.
Yeah.
Because I see other people who are 6'3" like talk like on a show, like a celebrity or whatever, and they'll be like, oh, like what shoe size? You know, this happens
Like
all the time on
9.5.
shows. And they'll
Right.
say like size 10. And every time I'm like, but you're the same height as me.
Yeah.
How do I have 3 shoe sizes bigger than you?
Josh, I'm shocked every time you say it's 12.
Yeah. And
I'm
I
6'2", and I'm like 12 and a half.
yeah.
And it's like every time we're just like, you sure?
And that's what I mean. Is like, I'll go and like try shoes. And I'm like, surely I have to fit into 11s now.
No.
Even 11 and a halfs whenever they rarely have them, which also sucks because size 12 is like one of the most common shoe sizes, I feel like.
Yeah.
And so I just can never find shoes.
I have the
Does suck.
opposite problem where I wear a size 11 in women's shoes,
Yeah.
which is ginormous,
Yeah.
and they don't make shoes in my size most of the time. And so I can't find shoes because, and the other problem is, you know, shoes can be really cute when they're little
Yeah.
guys, right? And then when you put them in a size 11, they look like boats and clown shoes.
Yeah.
A Chuck Taylor.
They're no longer cute.
A black Chuck Taylor.
Yeah.
There's a certain size where it's like, this is just ridiculous
Yeah.
now.
Well, and you know what's funny here? Because you're an inch taller than me.
Mm-hmm.
And even like I have bigger feet than you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, granted, men have bigger feet than women on average, I would imagine.
Okay.
But like, that's what I mean is like, I have bigger feet than I should.
Yeah.
If I was the average like 5'9" male, I would have size 10 feet, which would only be a size bigger than you.
yeah.
Instead, I am 3 full size bigger than you. I don't get it.
Well,
Cock don't match. Is that what you were about to ask? I ain't got a size foot 12 cock.
Josh is
I
fucking
got a
hot
5'9"
feet.
cock.
okay.
Is that what you were about to ask?
I was not
Is that
gonna
what you're
ask
gonna
that.
ask my
No.
my best friend?
No, sure wasn't, buddy.
Really?
Sure wasn't.
Sure.
Okay, what were you gonna ask?
Well, now I can't remember.
I got a
Choose
6'2"
him.
cock.
Oh my god.
Because it makes you 6'2" your stomach when you looking at it. That's
Okay.
how big it is.
All right. Well,
What were you going to say about my
I
cock?
don't remember.
About my cock, you were going to say something.
No, I genuinely know that whatever I was going to say was not ever going to be about your wiener.
Ever?
No.
You were never going to bring it up?
Why would I?
Would have been nice. I talk about your vagina sometimes.
Do you?
On the show, yeah. We talk
Joshua.
about you getting waxed.
How's your cock doing today?
Fine. Actually,
right.
pretty good, all things considered.
Oh. What do you mean all things considered?
It's winter.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
A little chapped.
It's not windburnt, is if that's what you're asking. No, it's not, actually. Jeez. Never ask me about my cock again tonight.
Okay. Fair.
My ass is a little chapped.
Yeah. that's
Anyways, are we doing one more?
funny. Hey, you guys are funny.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Okay, we're gonna give somebody a call. They say they have an update. They're the Quarter Freak from Not Advice episode 25. The Booger Bandit.
The Bugger Bandit.
This is the name of the episode.
The Bugger Bandit.
Bugger Bandit.
Yeah.
Wow. What do we?
Where the Booger Bandit? But this is the Quarter Freak calling. She found quarters. One of them she thought was Bob Ross. Turns out it was Frederick Douglass, and thought the other one said vote for Papa. Turns out it was Vota para la mujer, which is about a woman.
Holy shit.
What?
Did you just look that up again, or did you remember that?
No. Steel fucking trap, baby.
Okay.
I mean, he just fucking. How is your cock doing today, Josh? Oh, holy shit. I didn't know you could just drop on the table like that.
Definitely not chapped after that.
What the hell?
I've been using lip balm on it.
Boom.
So we're gonna call back. We're gonna call the Quarter Freak here, and they also say there's a fun story, but I don't want to spoil it. So here we go.
Would it be insensitive if I go Quarter Freak? What's up?
Hello.
Hello.
Quarter Freak,
Wait.
what's up?
Hello. I have to admit I'm a quarter freak. I can't help myself.
Hey, and that's important that you came to that conclusion.
Yeah. Well, really the thing is, so my small quarter freak update is that so I don't like I played the episode where I was on the TV and my boyfriend was in the room and like he's not a big podcast listener, but he was
Girlfriend
listening. He's like,
podcast.
"Is that you?" And I went, "Yeah." He's like, now he won't stop calling me a quarter freak. And like he's not wrong, but does he have to say it?
Yeah.
Well, before we get too far into it, can we get a name and pronouns?
Yes, Ray Ann and she her.
Ray Ann. Awesome. So you've come to terms that you are a quarter freak, but you don't like the name.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So maybe quarter aficionado. Maybe we zhuzh it up.
Yeah, I'm
Quarterfile.
open-minded.
Quarter file. How about quarter file? Is that?
No, that's where that's.
I'll take what I can get, you know?
That's just my 25 cents on it. So you had a second story that you wanted to regale us with, correct?
Yeah. Okay. So there's a little bit of a backstory. So I am part of this bar/club. It's called the Eagles.
Okay.
There's many of them. It's not the only one. I don't know if they have it in Illinois.
They do.
They
Like a
probably do,
Lions
but like,
Club
are you
or
guys?
Moose Lodge type deal?
Yeah, we're not a
Yeah,
member of the
it works
Eagles Club,
basically
but
like a moose. Yes.
Okay.
Where it's a club. You pay a yearly due, and the drinks are really cheap, but it's mostly old people, right?
Yeah.
So in the fact that it's mostly elderly people and it's a club, like a closed unit, this is not the place where you pick up men.
Sure.
Sure.
But rules don't apply to me, so I did that. So I picked up this guy there once. After like a weirdly long ongoing conversation between me and his dad, because his dad is the member.
Okay.
You know. Anyways, went back to my house to watch Star Wars. Did not end up watching Star Wars.
Mhm.
yeah.
That happened, and we moved on. We didn't see each other for like a month, and then we ran into each other another time at this club, and we made weird eye contact coming out of the bathroom, and we just like kind of stared at each other in the hallway for like a minute. In the way that normal people do.
Yeah.
And then anyways, I proceeded to get drunk, and he drove me and my mom home.
Okay.
So my mother is present for this.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So then me and him go up to my apartment, because my apartment is right next to my mom's house. And we're, getting down to business, and he's munching clown. And my phone is like ringing, but I'm ignoring it because obviously I'm drunk and I'm busy.
You're busy
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm occupied. And then my mom starts calling me, and like my mom knows what the fuck I'm doing. This man drove us home. She knows what the fuck is going on
Do the
over
math,
here.
Mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I answered the phone. I'm like, what? She's like, Allison is here. And Allison is his like stepmom, I guess. So for some reason I get dressed and I put on my pants
Because so he drove us home from the bar, but he took his stepmom's keys, like her car keys were in his pants when he left. So instead of making him go downstairs and deal with this, I put on my pants and go in downstairs in my inside-out leggings and my inside-out T-shirt to give his stepmom the keys to my, like, in front of my apartment. Like, we're not children. In front of my apartment.
Yeah.
Like, here are your keys, Allison. As she knows her stepson is upstairs in my apartment, being a fucking degenerate, quite frankly.
Oh my god. Oh
Okay.
My god. Okay.
Yeah. Then I go back upstairs, and, you know, the night continues. But I would just like to say, both, man. So I don't know if any of you ever watched How I Met Your Mother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how there's this, like, part where Barney talks about, like, crazy eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he has crazy eyes. In a way, there's no other way to describe it. And I know that it's genetic. So I never met his daughter, but, like, I saw a picture or two of her. She also has them.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's deeply genetic, this, like, intense crazy eye thing he has going on.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what he does. Every time he looks at you, he's staring deeply into you, and it's very oppressive.
Oppressive.
Yeah, no, oppressive.
He giving you those eyes when he looks up from his...
Oh, my God. You know what? That man had a lot of problems. He did love to munch clown, though, like
All right.
nobody I've ever met in my life.
I mean...
Wait, so how many times did this happen?
Oh, well, how many times did his stepmom come over? Or how many times did he
No,
munch clown?
like this wasn't like a one night stand. Like you hooked up multiple times.
We hooked up multiple times, because the first time I took him home, and, like, then we didn't talk to each other for, like, a month.
Oh, right.
This
Sorry.
was the pattern.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And then we ran into each other again, and we hooked up. Like, we hooked up multiple times, but it was never, like, it wasn't the level of, like, a situationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was kind of just convenient. One time he called me, and he said, hey, do you want to come with me to the strip club? And I was like, no, not really.
What a
I'm not
bold
opposed
choice.
to going to the strip club,
Yeah.
but it was, like, the way he described what he wanted to do at the strip club, which was he wanted to put a dollar bill on the ground
Okay.
and ask the stripper to pick it up with her butt cheeks.
Yeah.
I'm like, and he's like, no, it's funny and takes them like 10 minutes. I'm like, that doesn't really sound fun to me.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
No, if that
No,
was
but,
like somebody's specialty, like, yeah, watch this party trick I can do, that's impressive. But when you're like,
Right.
no, it's funny, it takes her so long to do this, that's degrading.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, it felt like dehumanizing in a way. I'm like, that doesn't really, and like, I was tired from work. I'm like, I didn't want to go to the strip club anyways. And now you're describing this, like, weirdly dehumanizing act you want to ask the stripper to do for $5.
Yeah.
I'm not really into it.
Well, and the truth of the matter is, it probably doesn't actually take her 10 minutes. She's just putting on a show.
I mean, like, to a degree, yeah, but, like, also, how much of a show are you willing to put on for $5?
Yeah.
You know?
I bet I could pick up a $5 bill in less than 10 minutes with my ass cheeks with little to no practice. If I
Well,
was
now we
Josh,
have to do that,
if,
Josh.
if I was putting on a show, I would make a whole fucking deal about it.
You can't
No,
be
but,
making bets like that.
So anyways, I said, no, I don't want to go to the strip club. Let me come drive to your house and pick you up instead, which is what I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was so much better.
Hmm.
And then he told me he loved me.
Wait.
Blackout drunk. In, like, the middle of munching clown, he said, I think I love you.
Oh.
And then passed out, like, 30 seconds later.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And
He was
now
interesting.
you're married. And congratulations. And that's awesome.
No, I do have an equally, like, humiliating story about the man I'm dating. But, like, I'm the one who's being the problem, not him.
Okay.
So it's fine.
All right.
Yeah, but anyways, that guy with the crazy eyes, the stepmom, so his dad died, like, a year or two after I knew him. And he robbed the stepmom and, like, stole everything she was supposed to inherit from his dad.
Oh.
And, like, it was not, like, he was definitely the problem.
Oh,
And there's
yeah.
some situations where, like, the stepmom is evil.
Yeah.
And look, I don't like this lady. I do think she's a bitch. She was not the problem in this specific scenario.
Well,
Wow.
Yeah. So, anyways, I was right about the crazy eyes.
Yeah.
And you know what? And you can always tell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
truly.
I could always tell. Did it stop me? No. But I could tell.
Well, and even people, and that just goes to show, even people with crazy eyes can munch clowns sometimes, and that's enough to
Yeah.
save them
You
as
know
a person.
what? And that was his favorite hobby. Who was I to object?
Yeah, you don't want to ruin a guy's day. You want to make him.
Yeah.
no.
You know, who am I to stop him from having a good time?
Exactly.
I mean, I like ruining men's day. I think that's a good time.
Yeah, but like, he was really committed to munching clown. Like, it
Well,
was an
He was a
activity
true muncher.
of his.
I'm not committed to ruining women's day. So
Yeah.
you got to get yours.
a
And
give
I
and a
support
take.
that.
Yeah. And if that means like some uncomfortably crazy eyes staring up at me,
Then you just
I
close
can
your
just
eyes,
close
babe.
my
It's
eyes
fine.
and pretend I'm
Yes.
distracted.
Yep.
Yeah, just pretend it's someone else. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh no, I just can't look at you.
we'll not have this in. Are you from Pennsylvania?
No, but I get that a lot. Remember, I'm in Ohio,
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Like
and I
Eastern
don't care if you have
Ohio?
it in. No, I'm like Southern Ohio,
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, no, the accent, like just a little bit had that little bit of like,
which is fascinating because I'm convinced I don't have an accent.
I mean,
So-
it's not on everything, but, you know, just like sometimes a little
yeah,
bit of
I know. I do acknowledge I have some sort of weird accent. I say some words with a weird accent. I say the word "on" weird.
Uh-huh. Yep. That's what I was going to use as an example. Yes.
And like some words I say in like almost a Jersey accent,
Yeah.
which that makes no sense because I've never been to New Jersey. None of my family is from New Jersey. So like some words I say in a weird Jersey accent. So yeah, I do have kind of like a funny dialect sometimes.
That's what I was either going to guess you were a Yinzer or someone from Jersey. So that's
The
really
hell
funny.
is a
Yeah,
Yinzer?
Somebody from
that's
Pittsburgh.
funny. I
Or-
used to be on this podcast,
Yeah.
and we were not a big podcast, so we didn't have ads. So we recorded fake ads.
That's fun.
And there was this one time where they had this fake ad they wanted me to record in like my bubbly porn star voice.
Lovely.
And they wanted me to say the word "on" during it, and they like these are my friends, by the way, people who know how I talk. And like we spent 25 minutes going back and forth about me not pronouncing "on" correctly, and I'm like, this is just how I say it. I don't know how else to say it without it sounding like incredibly performative.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
And
like any other way, I can pronounce it another way technically, but it's gonna sound
That's not
really
going to flow in a
intentional.
sentence.
yeah. And
Yeah, no, it's not going to make sense because I'm going to be doing it incredibly intentionally.
can I ask what comes out of your sink faucet?
Water.
Okay, so you're not hitting with like a
You
water.
almost got me. You
Yeah.
almost got me, but I do. If I said water, it would have been performative.
Okay. Well,
I say water.
I was looking for like a water, like, you know, they hit like the D's. Anywho, thank you.
Yeah, no, I say water.
Thank you, quarter aficionado, quarter.
I can't help myself.
You
Yeah.
could just call her Rayanne.
Rayanne, thank you so much. I definitely didn't forget
Yeah.
Rayanne. I only
Thank
remember.
you. And let me say, I don't have a favorite, but I do relate to Christian the most in the way that, like, I try and tell my boyfriend, like, I'm such a baddie. Like, I'm so evil and bad, right? And he laughs in my face when I do it.
Yeah.
So I really commiserate with Christian
This
in the
is
way that, like,
fucked
no one
up.
will respect how evil I am.
Yeah. Thank you. This is fucked
I
up.
can be bad if I want to.
Do I need to start smoking cigarettes? What's going to change your guys' opinion?
Yeah.
Leather jacket?
We'll see.
We'll see. Thank you so much, Rayanne, and have a good night.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Bye.
Be
Bye.
safe. Bye.
Man, I really one of these days want to just fucking nail an accent. I really want to be like, are you from this very specific?
I wasn't even going to pick up on the accent. I was just like, oh, it's just like Midwestern.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Ohio's not Midwestern.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, there's multiple points where it really felt like a Pittsburgh accent to me. And so I had to shoot the shot, Rayanne. And I'm sorry. And Rayanne, Rayanne's not a Midwest name.
Yeah, it is. I know a Rayanne pretty intimately.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's pretty great.
I only know the Ray part. I don't know any. I don't even know if I know any Anns. Do I know any Anns?
Yeah.
I know Annas.
Mm.
I don't know
That's
any
fair.
Annies.
I worked with an Ann.
I don't know any Annos. Yanos? No?
Mm-mm.
Anything?
I don't know.
How come there's Annie, Anna? There's no Anno.
And you?
There's annoying, and that's what you're being right now.
I was thinking that, Josh, about you. That's crazy.
Really?
What?
Mind reader over there.
Call me a mind freak.
Mind freak.
Rand's a quarter freak. I'm a mind freak.
Mind the file.
Out of us three, which one of us is Chris Angel mind freak? Which one of us is David Copperfield? And which one of us is...
David Blaine.
I wasn't going to say David Blaine. I was going to say Harry Houdini.
Mm.
But we
I'm
could-
Houdini for sure.
Yeah, because you've skydived.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just past tense of skydived.
Well,
Hmm?
what's up? What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
I think you're David
Chris
Copperfield.
Angel.
Really?
Really? No, I would definitely be David Copperfield in this.
Because I
scenario.
feel like you're putting in the production. You're making the Statue of Liberty disappear somehow, and I'm like mind freaking. I'm just like standing on one foot, and I'm like, isn't this crazy, guys?
In a
I'm such a
parking
bad
garage.
boy.
He is a performative bad boy. No, you're right. Yeah,
Me
you
and my
you-
elk.
Yeah.
This fucking sucks. I just started getting Chris Angel TikToks like this week.
He had a restaurant in Nevada,
It's
and it's
gotta
like
be
it's just called like
terrible.
Mind Freak Burger, and it's like not themed after
anything.
It's just like a shitty burger restaurant. All of the reviews are like not good. Oh, sorry, it's Chris Angel's breakfast, lunch, and pizza. So it's Chris Angel BLP, and this is in it's still open apparently. I thought it closed.
That's a
They do
Java
sell-
Freak.
A Mind
Mind
Freeze,
Freeze.
which is a frozen drink, saying, quote, having grown up in New York, I've had a lot of Italian ices. An obsession, some might say. I've worked for many years to create a premium gourmet Italian ice product that embodies amazing, delicious flavor, cleaner ingredients, and the nostalgia I remember as a kid. If you've never tasted authentic gourmet Italian ice, you don't know what you're missing. Trust me, all it takes is just one lick, and you'll taste the magic. Chris.
It really ended with Chris.
Well, yeah, it's a quote from him. And that's
Wow.
mindfreeze.com. Learn magic free in every pint. So apparently, you can get a pint that it tells you how to do magic.
We have to fucking
We have to order this. Please, please, please. How do we order? How do we order Mind Freeze? You're
would
not. Are you not interested in this at all,
No,
Erica?
DoorDash it
Can
from
we-
Nevada.
Can we go to the restaurant where Tyra Banks had a hot ice cream?
No,
Do you want
I
to try hot ice cream with me?
Don't.
I would try it. I wouldn't like kill myself over it.
Tyra Banks thought of it in a dream.
I'm trying to. Oh, this is in Overton, Nevada. So if you're near Overton, Nevada, which is 45 minutes out from Vegas,
Pretty.
northeast, please, somebody needs to go to Overton, Nevada and eat at Chris Angel's BLP and give me a review.
We gotta know. Did it freak your mind?
Did you freak your mind? And he talks a lot about being from New York, and it's like, brother, go to New York then. You know what I mean?
Well, he just extended his residency in Vegas, so
No, in Overton.
No, in Vegas.
No, in Overton. He just said he's in Overton.
That's maybe where he spends his weekdays.
Also, the menu has like chibi Chris Angel instead of like normal
God,
Chris
that
Angel.
fucking rocks. A happier kids meal.
Yeah, that's for the kids meal. For the appetizers, it's instead of saying you're getting sleepy, it says you're getting sleepy crossed out, and then it just says appetizers. So it's him trying to like persuade us into getting
Okay.
like you're getting
This fucking
appetizers. Yeah. Somebody has to go there and let us know.
And you're saying that I'm the same level of bad boy as Chris Angel?
Less, actually.
I'm not trying as hard as Chris Angel.
Do I think you're more or less of a bad boy than Chris Angel?
Yeah.
That's a really great question. Now, Chris Angel has a brother.
Oh, okay. Hey, you have a brother. Your name's got Chris in it too.
This isn't This isn't looking good for me, guys.
Yeah. Apparently, he has two brothers.
No.
And a sister, maybe?
Doesn't look like it,
Hmm.
unfortunately. So we're not quite there. Hey, but that's it for this week's episode of Judgy's Not Advice. If you want to hear more about Chris Angel, go ahead and Google Chris Angel. Right? I don't know what else to say. 850 Judgy's Call. You can leave a voicemail. Check out our Instagram stories every other Wednesday, unless we're not recording on Wednesdays.
And then,
Figure it out.
I don't know, just follow us on Instagram.
Instagram stories. And also, again, join the Discord. You can join the notification gang. It's $1 to get in, and then you never have to pay ever again. That's the fun part. But you can. If you want to support the show at patreon.com/judgiespod, and you'll get tagged every single time we are taking live calls. Until next time.
Goodbye.
I was trying to think of a cool thing to say, but all I could think of was toodles. And then I was like, no. Then we'll go with toodaloo.
No, that was so cool, Josh.
And then I was going to say hasta luego, but I didn't.
Oh, well, we love you.
Bye-bye.